published 1701est, the 20th of November 2017, updated 1801est, the 20th of November 2017. Australia always love to talk a good game and indulge in the Ashes phoney war, but the outspoken figure of Nathan Lyon took it to new levels with a quite extraordinary outburst about England's present and also past players. The off-spinner, an often overlooked figure in the shadow of Australia's formidable pace attack, certainly got himself noticed at Brisbane's National Cricket Centre when he launched one of the more astonishing Ashes attacks. No one was safe, from his old friend Joe Root to England's inexperienced batsmen, and the whole team thrashed 50 the last time these old rivals met in Australia. But there was one player in particular firmly in Lyons' sights. Australian bowler Nathan Lyon launched an astonishing attack on the England team. Lyon is one of the few surviving members from the Australia team who whitewashed EnglandLyon, one of 3 survivors of the whitewash team of 4 years ago, along with David Warner and Steve Smith. Was asked by English journalists here what it felt like to see England disintegrate. "It was an unbelievable feeling," said Lyon, "knowing they were broken. Seeing Mitchell Johnson scare all the Poms was unbelievable. Leading into the 3rd test, we knew they were broken. We knew Matt Prior wanted to fly home before the game, and he was one of the senior players. Why did Prior want to go home? He was scared," said Lyon. "It's 4 years ago. I think HES all right now. 1 to 11 were scared. I was at leg slip and I nearly had to push a couple of guys back towards the stumps. It was good fun." Quite what one of England's best keeper batsmen had done to deserve such a claim was unclear, but there has never been a suggestion, not even when he was the subject of a brutal attack in Kevin Pietersen's book, that Prior was scared. Lyon attacked former England wicket-keeper Matt Prior for running scared in the Ashes 201,314. Prior was dropped after 3 tests, and Lyon claims he wanted to fly home to EnglandLyon. Pictured in 2015, hopes to end England careers like Australia managed to 4 years ago, and Prior did not look scared when he was scoring 69 in the 2nd test in Adelaide, the match before. Lyon claims he wanted to go home. Prior himself was quick to dismiss Lyon's claims as absolutely laughable. "If I was scared, why didn't I go home then?" said Prior. "I have no idea where this has come from. Of all the things he could come up with, that's completely ridiculous, and all I can do is laugh. It's untrue. I stayed out there, and what hurt me more was being dropped for the last 2 tests because I wasn't playing well. I think Nathan Lyon has got other things to worry about without thinking about me. I hope the first test goes really well for him, because otherwise it suggests HES concentrating on the wrong things." Lyon, speaking on his 30th birthday, was only warming up with his Prior outburst. He said that he was friends with Root going back to when they played club cricket in Adelaide, but that did not stop him saying he wanted to ensure the England captain would be dropped again during this Ashes, as he was before the end of the last series in Australia, and even that he wanted to see some English careers ended. "Definitely," said a man who has become one of the best spinners in the world when asked if he was underestimated. "Ask Joe Root. He definitely does. I know Root got dropped last time when he was here, so it'd be good to get him dropped again. Wouldn't it? If we can start by opening up that crack, it would be crucial. There's a lot of scars for the English guys, especially coming over here, and especially when we have 2 guys bowling 150 km/h, Mitchell Starc and Pat Cummins now, and not just one Mitchell Johnson. I think this is the best attack we've had for a couple of years." 4 years ago, Australia effectively finished the careers of Jonathan Trott, Graham Swan, Prior, and, when it became clear he had become detached from his teammates, Pietersen. "Does he really want a repeat?" "I hope so," said Lyon, the man the Aussies nicknamed Gary. "Really? End careers? Aren't you meant to be friends with Root? I don't want Joe to go out there and say, 'Mate, there you go, here's 100 today.' I want to take his wicket. I didn't end any careers last time Mitchell Johnson did. If you ask him, he'll say it was quite satisfying. It's not playing grade cricket with your friends or brothers down the road." Lyon says Australia are aiming to get England captain Joe Root dropped from the team. Root was left out of the squad for the 5th test after a series of unimpressive batting displays. As a kid growing up in New South Wales, me and my brother threw up the bat, and whoever lost the toss was England. I don't know what it's like for the English, but as an Australian growing up, all the games were between Australia and England. They're WASNT India, WASNT Sri Lanka or Pakistan. Just England and Australia. So what does he make of the current lot? I think it's quite harsh to start comparing Doyd Mallon and James Vince to Peterson, Lyons says. We will respect the new guys, but they don't know the pressures of Ashes cricket yet. They will no doubt understand it pretty quickly. It's a tough place to play. England are sticking to their policy of letting the Aussies create all the headlines. I don't think there are many test series where a career doesn't end, but we as an England team are going about our business quietly and we'll let them do the talking, said Mallon. If they want to make comments like that, they have to back it up. We are just going to stick to what we do. And to think that we started off asking Lyon about the piece of toast he burnt in the pavilion last week while playing for New South Wales. Just burnt a bit of toast, he said. Evacuated 3 buildings. Have you never burnt a piece of toast in your life? And an extraordinary 10 minutes ended with Nathan Lyon having Pryor, the man Peterson labelled the big cheese, on toast. Not so nice, Gary. Doyd Mallon says England will let Australia make the headlines while they focus on the game.